NAVA acknowledges the Gadigal and Wangal peoples of the Eora Nation as the traditional custodians of the land on which this was filmed, and pay respects to elders past, present, and future.
My name's Sasha Hill. I'm a Yamatji Noongar woman from Western Australia, but I'm currently living on Kaurna country. I am a visual artist, so I mainly practice in acrylic on canvas. I'm also a maker. I love jewellery and weaving and anything that I can do with my hands. I'm also an art therapist, so I bring that into my practice very, very often. I'm also a mother of two, and I think that also comes into my practice as well.
Has there been a turning point in your career or an experience that has shaped your practice?
The biggest turning point in my career is probably when I decided that I really wanted to make my art not just for myself. I wanted to make it to share with people. I think an emotional highlight for me was being part of Tanandi. It's such a beautiful showcase of the strength of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander art, and to be able to be a part of it, even if it was a small part of it, was just, really, really amazing.
What is the most pressing issue for you as an artist right now?
I think the biggest issue for me in my practice is kind of navigating wanting to be an artist full-time, and just trying to navigate how that would work.
What is something you wish you knew when you were an emerging artist?
Have the confidence to go and do it. I think for a long time I procrastinated in just doing it, and I think I've learnt so much in just the doing and the practicing and that skill development, and really kind of honing my practice, and also trying new things as well. Some of the biggest practical supports have just been people who have championed for the rights of artists. I think I definitely suffer from imposter syndrome. I think it's really hard it's hard for me definitely to value my work. I value my culture and my identity in my work. Selling and putting a price tag on it, I think, is really hard because it is my culture and it is my identity, and it is something that I love doing. So people who have supported me to work through that, and to be able to, pay myself as an artist and to really value the skill that comes through my artistry, that's probably been the biggest support.
How has NAVA's code of practice been useful to your work as an artist?
I think it's just given me the confidence to be able to value myself as an artist and be able to understand the processes of stuff. So when I've been working with art galleries, to understand what my responsibilities are, what their responsibilities are, what I can and can't ask for, and just give me some tools, I guess, to be able to understand how the industry works. And I'm really excited that there's going to be the First Nations chapters that are coming into the code. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really hoping that they are front and centre and give really strong voice to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander art and art practices, and that rights and that cultural responsiveness that art centres and art galleries and consumers need to kind of know about our art and our practice.
What brings you joy in your practice? Why do you make art?
It's really funny because probably the most joy, I love doing the background for some reason. I just think that's something so joyous about doing that first brushstroke. Yeah, so probably they're the two, so the backgrounds and then mapping out the story. I've been very lucky to have some stories passed down to me from family and elders, and some amazing Aboriginal women that I've worked with in the past. But yeah, seeing that story come together and being able to connect with that story and the reason why I'm kind of doing the painting in the first place is really important. That brings me so much joy, that initial mapping of my story.